What's up, guys? It's been a long time since I've done one of these videos. Funny enough, I just took 2 weeks off, so fat boy vacation mode. I'm 256, 257. I was 237. This was after like a super hard, like month plus long weight cut, going from like basically 255 to 237. So it wasn't a real 237, but I was 237, funny enough, for the Montreal Quintet. I guess now about 3 weeks ago. Now I'm back up to like 257 after vacation. I didn't really train at all. I did nothing really, and funny enough, I haven't done the assault bike since No-Gi Worlds. I was a little bit burned out. I even in the competitions I did recently, I kind of felt like I did them because I had to do them. So I took a lot of time off the assault bike, even for those competitions. I did great. I did great without the assault bike. But the reason I do the assault bike, it's not only necessarily because of cardio. Like, cardio is a big reason I do the assault bike, but one of the main reasons I use this freaking bike is because it mentally pushes me and it makes me suffer. As you guys know, like for ADCC trials, ADCC, I talked about using this all the time. So ADCC trials is kind of the big goal this year. So now I'm back to my once a week, just to start once a week on the assault bike, and eventually I'll load it a little bit more and do a little bit more. But today, it's my first day back in months on the assault bike. It's my real first hard training session in 2 weeks in general. So we're gonna do 5 sprints on the assault bike. A very, very light workout today. So it's gonna be warm up for 2 minutes, just kind of jogging, moving my arms and legs. And then we're gonna do 5 15-second sprints with 45 or 50 second like rest. With the rest, I'll still just be moving my hands and feet, but not really pushing anything. This is gonna be very short, and then we're gonna end it with a 4-minute stance in motion. I have a mat here in my house. Clearly, you guys can see I'm at my house. I'm staying on the mat right now, wearing my wrestling shoes. But there's always a bell. We'll do the 5 rounds of sprints, and then we'll finish it off with 4 minutes of stance in motion. Usually I have music playing, but I'm gonna wear headphones, obviously, because YouTube monetization and whatnot. If you guys want to follow along with the workout, you can. That's why I'm posting this. A lot of you guys ask what I do for workouts. This is one of my favorite ways to do cardio because I have bad knees. It's great. Some bike and then some stance in motion afterwards, just kind of get me back into the rhythm of things. Eventually it'll get to where I'm doing like 10-minute long rounds, but right now we're starting very short, 5 sprints, 15 seconds with about 45 to 50 seconds rest. We're going to do 2-minute warm up, no cool down this time. We're gonna go immediately to stance in motion, and then we'll cool down and stretch after stance in motion. Anyways, guys, let's get to the workout. Suck. I don't know this is so long, I'm scared. But that's why I'm filming it. I want to show you guys I'm terrified of this shit. But it is what it is. So what you gotta do to be a champion, or that's what I believe. Good technique, good strength, good cardio. This is where it starts. It's not medical advice either, or YouTube. 20 seconds left for the first sprint. Might not show you guys the whole workout, but show you a couple sprints. What's up, guys? Unfortunately, my video kind of messed up here. I actually recorded it for 4 minutes. So I did a 4-minute stance in motion here right after the assault bike workout. As you guys can see, I'm about to tell you guys, like, don't be reaching out with your hands. You want to kind of keep your elbows in tight, and your goal is going to just be bending your knees and moving the whole time. Since this is my first time doing this in literally, I guess, months, I'm kind of just staying in stance, focusing on moving my feet left and right and moving my hands and just kind of keeping my knees bent and my hips low. As I start to progress over the weeks, I'll start to add in shots, more down blocks, more sprawling, and a little bit more like chain wrestling as I do the stance in motion. But for now, it was just hit the assault bike, 5 sprints at 15 seconds with 45-second breaks in between. And then for 4 minutes, just get in my stance, get my legs tired, get my lower back high, keep my elbows in, and just try to move and get in shape. But hopefully that makes sense. What's up, guys? So I just finished the workout. It was extremely hard. Actually, it wasn't super hard. So I really like to kind of explain myself a little bit more as the video ends. I'm not your strength and conditioning coach. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. I lead with all of that. But one of the biggest mistakes I see people make, especially after long breaks or just not doing cardio like this very often, is they go into, let's say, kill mode. Essentially, what kill mode means is they train to failure immediately. I guess you could call me a professional athlete, right? My job is jiu-jitsu, teaching, et cetera, et cetera. So maybe I'm a professional teacher, not a professional athlete. But even then, I have a lot of athletic success, a lot of a big athletic background, and I'm young too. And even me, I don't go into failure mode immediately after coming back, right? This is my first workout back on the assault bike after almost 2 months. Like I said, I kind of got burned out a little bit after Nogi Worlds, and I competed and stuff, and I felt fine competing, but I actually didn't feel like I was quite at my best in the past couple competitions. And I think one of the big reasons was I wasn't doing the assault bike, even more than just physically. I mean, physically, I was in great shape because I do a lot of jiu-jitsu, but mentally, it's that 15-second push, knowing that you have to do it again, knowing that it's going to hurt and that you're going to suffer, that really helps you in competition and just kind of building an edge, building confidence in yourself, and so much more. When you guys do this, dude, don't kill yourself, right? I did 5 rounds of 15-second sprints with 45-second rest in between. After that, I did 4 minutes of stance in motion, no shots, no sprawling, nothing like that. Only thing was, there's just big focus on bending my knees, getting in a good stance, keeping my elbows in, moving left or right, moving my hands and my feet, and just focusing on working misdirections and kind of just burning my legs and my lower back out, because I know that weeks from now, maybe 6 or 7 weeks from now, I'm going to be into this phase where I'm doing a lot of shooting, a lot of sprawling, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm kind of just trying to build a little base so my body's used to it. Next week, I might do the same exact workout, or I might just kind of maybe add 1 sprint, maybe start to add sprawling to it, won't even add shots, and progressively I'll start to load more and more onto it. The closer I get to competition, about 2 weeks out, I'll start to go backwards a little bit, where I'm going a little lighter and just kind of trying to maintain that conditioning. But about 8 to 12 weeks out is kind of when I'm like, all right, I need to start pushing my lungs, pushing my legs a little bit more, so that I'm feeling good when I'm wrestling or when I'm passing or when I'm scrambling in competition. I love stance in motion. I love assault bike. I think you can do both of them back to back. You can do them twice a week if you want. I'm doing it once a week because, again, it's my first time back, so I'm kind of going a little slow here. But once I get a little bit more shape, I'll start probably doing it twice a week. And then again, once I'm about 2 weeks out from competition, I'll kind of cut it back a little bit back to once a week. And then the week of competition, I'll either do it once or I just won't do it at all. But these are my favorite ways to get in shape. It can really suck because, I mean, honestly, it just sucks. The assault bike sucks. It's exhausting. The conditioning is super hard. And yeah, maybe it's not a necessity to be the best in the world at jiu-jitsu, but for me, I love the idea of pushing myself, getting uncomfortable, and I know that this isn't hurting me like normal sprints would hurt me because I have relatively bad knees, not even just from wrestling, but just in general. So yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. If you guys want to support me, you guys can check out my Wrestling for Jiu-Jitsu instructionals with the links below. You can check out my solo drills instructional if you want to do stance and motion and learn a little bit more about that and the specifics. Again, links below. Probably a link will pop up somewhere too while you're watching this video. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.